Hey guys, it's Dave coming to you from the Wyoming house. I'm up here in the Offenso studio, and first thing I want to say is I appreciate that my apology was taken in the manner in which I meant it to be. A couple of you think got it wrong, but and told me I didn't shouldn't have to apologize for the flag, and I think it was pretty clear I wasn't. Um, So anyway, the Wyoming, this is just my office. So when I film here up here in my office, it's up on the second floor, kind of out of the way. I'm pretty much going to leave it like this. But sometimes we film out in the wild, and sometimes we film down in town, and sometimes we record in down by the fireplace. Those will all stay the same. But up here, I kind of like how this turned out, so I'm going to leave it alone. But anyway, I really do appreciate how many of you got the joke with the apology. So that was very cool to see. So one thing that I did today that I haven't done in a while is I cleaned the Wyoming meerschaum, and so you can kind of see down inside the bowl. See, it's all kind of nice, almost white again, at least at the upper side. And so what I use, so I use mutton chops. He has a deep cleaning solution that he makes himself, and he told us how to do it. So I went back and I make it just like he said. So it's the Everclear, the 190 proof, and then he mixes it with Frangelico, and he mixes it 75% Everclear and 25% Frangelica, and this is what it looks like. And this is what I use to deep clean my pipes. Works. It works shockingly well. You can clean your pipe and think it's clean, and then clean it with this solution, and it's shockingly dirty. The number of pipe cleaners I went through to get it done right was probably something like 10, but the stem is perfectly clean, the bowl is perfectly clean, and then I went and sanded it for a while. This is what I use here in Wyoming. It's 1500 grit, and then I take the big squares of it and I cut it into strips, and then I cut this I cut into 5 pieces, and I get down in there and really kind of ream it out, because with 1500 you can't really hurt the meerschaum, and man, it feels so smooth and clean and ready. It's I gotta tell you, it's very satisfying to clean your pipe really well and then sand it out, and it's ready to be used. So again, I'll be smoking the Wyoming meerschaum. I will not ream it out like I said earlier a couple of weeks ago, but I will sand it out, but I will not ream it. And then what am I smoking in it today? I'm smoking Boswell's Premium Burley. This is one of my favorites. So I'm going to go away and get it loaded, and I'll come back in a minute. I want to show you I have a critter under my desk. Ranger's always looking to be part of the videos. He's had a busy day, so he's sleeping under my desk. He loves going where my feet go. Anyway, I always like showing you Ranger if I can. I love this Premium Burley. So let's talk about smoking in the house a little bit. So, just like in the paddock in Southern Maryland, I've got that full-size rabbit air. Normally I don't have the flag in front of it. That's kind of a new addition. But that runs, I leave it on 24 hours. I just leave it on auto. It decides. It's just kicked up. It kicks up when I clean the pipe, because I think the cleaning solution I use has a pretty hard aroma. And then whenever I light my pipe, it kicks up. But I also do this. So let me show you this. So on my desk, I keep a candle lit almost 24 hours a day. And that just fills, as large as this house is, that little candle fills the house with that aroma. So pretty much between the filter and this candle, no smoke smell gets beyond my office. Anyway, so now I typically don't smoke in the house if anyone else is here other than my son and myself. Sean doesn't seem to care, but I think my wife would care. So Luckily, my wife only really comes out in the summertime, so I can step out on the deck right here and smoke out there, no problems. Mm, absolutely fabulous. There's something too about smoking in a clean pipe. I really do enjoy that. So, guys, I always show you the cool shit, right? So, I'm going to show you a couple of basic down home things that I have to do, even though I'm in this fancy home in Wyoming, and I always show you the cool things. I'm going to turn you around and show you a basic chore that I did today. You know, that fireplace, you always see it when it's all lit up and really cool, and it does, and it's a great backdrop for our fireside chats. But maintaining it's a pain in the ass because you can burn for about 2 weeks. Then you got to get all that ash out of there. So I got a giant ash can that I have to scoop everything into. Then I sweep it up and then I even vacuum a little bit and get all the air to move back through there again. Because if you clog it up, it doesn't work very well. That pipe that was underneath the andiron, that really doesn't work very well as a lighter if you let it get choked up with ash. So you got to keep ahead of it. So I just want to show you that, you know, there are some basic chores that occur in this house, done by me. So anyway, so the next thing I want to show you is something I did for Ranger. I took all the emergency gear out of the Expedition and put it in the garage. And now I put up a special backseat board for Ranger so that he can stretch out. If he gets tired of riding shotgun, which he does sometimes, we have that Expedition has 4 giant captain's chairs, and it's hard for him to lay down in them. So I purchased a really stiff board that anchors on all the headrests and on the window handles, and it looked pretty good. So I'm going to stop and show you that one too now. So I will show you the cool stuff, but I thought I'd show you here's the fireplace after I had to clean it out. Man, it was getting dirty. So you can see it's pretty big. It's definitely got like a 2.5-foot grate in there. And then underneath, that pipe isn't a lighter, it's a gas lighter. So there's like an assist, and the switch for that thing is that foot switch. It looks like a light switch. So there's a mundane task. I always show you the cool stuff, so I should show you the day-to-day stuff too. I want to give you guys a badge update. We're all caught up. As far as I know, nobody's asked for one that I haven't got in the mail in the last 3 days. So on Monday, we put 16 badges in the mail. Yesterday, we put 5, and today I put 1. So that's 22 badges out this week alone. It also means that I've put 72 badges out into the world, which I'm pretty proud of. And when you add Greg, Tunnel Takes 25, we're at 97. We have 97 badges out in the world already, and that's pretty cool. So I just wanted to give you that badge update. So with badges, we're back to basically full production. I have a nice stock here. Back that box right there is full of badges. Those forms you see and sticking out of the top of the box are the U.S. Customs forms. I grabbed a bunch of blanks. I've got enough small boxes now, and I've got 40 on order. They should be here any day. I've got a huge HU shipment is supposed to arrive here at this house on Friday. So I'm pretty much ready for full production. So guys, I want to say it again. I've said it several times before, but I'm not sure. Maybe there's enough new people on the channel that haven't heard it before. But I still get people that say they feel bad asking for it. You know, this isn't normally the way I do it. I feel bad asking it. You know, only send it to me if it's not a pain. And I appreciate all that's just you guys being respectful, and I get it. And I just want to put it out there again and again that That's why I'm doing this. That's why I keep the supplies here. That's why I have the supplies in Maryland House. So no matter where I am, I can get it done. It makes my heart feel good when you guys ask for a badge. It means our team is growing and more people want to be a part of it. So please, if you're sitting here and you've been thinking about this for days or weeks and you think, man, I just do not want to ask for a badge, ask for a badge. I mean, all you're going to get from me is hell yeah and what's your address. So, please, if you're at all interested, please request a badge. That's what they're there for. You're not being a pain in the ass. You're not being a money grubber. Um, you know, ask for a badge, join the team. That's what it's all about. That's all I want to say there. Just please ask if you want one. So I should give you a fast update. Day 12 has come to an end. I'm now starting day 13. Um, I'll say my waist size is down about 2 or 3 inches. I'm a belt hole. No, should I say it? Hole in your belt. I'm 2 in from 2 weeks ago, so I know it's working. I'm gonna try and get to day 15. That's when my son comes in on day 14. So day 15 will be Saturday. He gets here Friday night, and then Saturday we'll have either breakfast or brunch, or certainly dinner. We've already got dinner reservations. So I mean, we could get all the way to day 15 and a half if we wait till dinner. It really, it's up to him. But if I can go 3 more days, get to day 15, then I'll break the fast. My intention then is to eat 3 days with him. He's going to be here Friday night to Monday morning, so we'll eat Saturday, Sunday, and Monday together. Then I may go back into a fast. I may eat well for 3 days. I'll eat carefully. I'll eat intentionally, and then go back into another almost 2 week fast, and until I go back to Denver, and then I'm staying with Sean, so I'll have 2 days with him. So I'll eat 2 days there, and then fly out back to Maryland. And then I got to deal with the wife and everything after that. But I think to be able to say I had 30 out of 33 days in a fast would be pretty exciting. So we'll see. I'm certainly have broken all the physical addictions. By day 15 I'll have broken all my sugar addictions and fat and carb addictions. I've broken the mental. We put a lot of sociality into our meals. We sometimes we eat 2 and 3 meals a day when we really shouldn't, and we only do it because we're used to doing it. I've really kind of shattered all those attachments. I mean, I literally haven't had a bite of food in 12 days, so it's pretty crazy. And then I walk 3 to 4 miles a day with Ranger, so I'm getting more exercise than I did in Maryland, and my body has to somehow regenerate those muscles, and it's obviously taking the fat from me. So now there's some weird things that happen with your body when you get 3-4 days in, and certainly out here at day 12 there's some crazy things going on, but I'm committed to finishing it. So I know some of you start talking about doing it yourself. I probably, I'm not a doctor, but I stayed in Holiday Inn. One, be careful. Some of you, if you've never done it before, maybe seek medical advice. But a 3-day fast, I did a bunch of them back in 19 and 20, and really didn't have any adverse effects. I think 2 out to 7 is probably good. A lot of people do it. Come all the way out to a 2 weeker. I don't know if it's good or bad, but it's changing me and for the good. So I'd encourage you guys to think about it. So it's just kind of fun to see. A couple of you are already at 3 days. CJ's talking about starting it. He said, I can only do a week. Dude, you do a week, it changes you. So anyway, that's enough about the fast. So the next thing I want to show you is a quick vid. It's my favorite view of the Grand Teton. It's about 2 miles from the house, and it's where Ranger and I do our turnaround. We walk there every day and then do a turnaround, come back. And today the weather was just perfect. It was picture perfect. There's a lot of snow on the Tetons, which is very rare because they're so steep and so rocky, and they're cliffs essentially. So snow doesn't stick to them very well. And with our last 3 days of snow, when it cleared up this morning, it's really kind of perfect. It's not crystal clear blue, but it is damn close. And so I just stopped and took like a 1 minute video of what I call, my favorite view of the Grand Teton. So I'm going to stop the video and show that to you, then we'll come back. So we're out on our walk. We're about 2 miles we're at the turnaround. Here's a old Ranger looking majestic. And this is my favorite view of the Grand Teton. It's so white, that's so rare. Anyway, I just want to show you that while we're on our walk. And so the last thing I want to show you is I'm going to take you out to Mount Moran at the Oxbow Bend. I've shown it to you before, but it was perfect weather, perfect view. There's so much snow on Mount Moran right now. I've never seen it like that, and I've been coming out here for a long time. So although I've shown it to you before, I like showing you some of these things in the different moods they get in. I've said that before. And just to have Mount Moran so crystal clear and covered in snow, one windy day and that'll all be gone. So again, I'm going to stop this video and let you see Mount Moran real quick. So I'm back at Oxbow Bend. It's just a bright, sunny, beautiful day. So I just wanted to show you once again Mount Moran in like perfect light. Gosh, for it to be that white, that is so rare because it's so steep. So it's just kind of fun to show you guys something that most people never get to see. So Mount Moran with the Oxbow Bend frozen over with snow all up and down those vertical faces. Anyway, this is only about 5 miles from my house, so it's just really easy for me to get to. Alright guys, let's end the video. That's enough for one day. So I'm going to end it out as I always do. I'm going to say, may God bless you. May God turn his ear towards your prayer. May God make his face shine upon you and those around you. And may he bless you in the same way he has blessed my life. Guys, that's it. We'll talk again tomorrow on Thursday. Bye, everybody.